All right, DJ, you were out there at the beginning of crunch time Saturday night, first time really in your college career. What was that like?
Um, there was butterflies. I mean, as my first career start, I held myself to a standard or whatever, and I feel like that I can do this. I can do this, but I was still a little nervous at the same time, so I really didn't know what to expect.
What can you learn from a situation like the fumble?
I mean, very disappointing, very disappointing. I feel like as a person, I'm my biggest critic, and I feel like I let the team down as far as my part as a person and as an athlete on the field. I mean, there's nothing I could do about it, so I can't do anything but capitalize on my mistake and get better.
Talk about your style. It seems like you've been as good a between the tackles guy as the guy turning the corner so far this year.
I mean, even in high school, I never was the person was to juke and jive. I'd rather get north and south opposed to wasting time and losing yards. I'd rather run a guy over or run through a guy or break a tackle opposed to making a miss. I feel like it just looked better anyway.
How much was holding on to the ball stress yesterday in practice?
I mean, the coaches, they really emphasized on holding ball security high and tight, make sure you got all 5 points of the ball. I mean, that's critical. I mean, even without a fumble in a game, they always stress how important ball security is.
You looked at the film. What can you learn from watching what you did on film?
Well, what I can learn is, like, knowing the down and distance. I thought it was 3rd and 12, but it really was 3rd and 32. So I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Like, I had the ball in my inside hand. I tried to put it to my outside hand so I could stiff arm the guy. But in the midst of me switching the ball over, I was hit. So I know next time, when in doubt, just kick the ball in the inside hand and go down. I was trying to do too much.
In general, I mean, teams are going to have those kind of days. It just seemed like the offense had one of those nights where even when at certain points in time when you were driving there was a turnover or that kind of thing. You just kind of feel like one of those games where you didn't have the same momentum going that maybe you had in the other games this year.
I mean, of course, it was hard to find our rhythm. It was hard to find, catch the flow of the game because we'll make a big play, then we'll get stopped, or there was a turnover. So it was hard to really capitalize on the momentum of the game and get control of the game because every time we do something great, a negative will occur, and it's just hard to maintain a positive level.
What about the general mindset of the team in that you lost to Georgia Tech, but I mean, in the big picture, that really doesn't mean anything because you can turn around here a week from Saturday and be on top of the world as division champs.
I mean, we knew going into the game that it was going to be a big game. Besides, I think it's a rival. It's a rival game as well. So we know going into the game we're going to get their best. So we had to make sure that they got our best too. But I mean, it didn't go our way, obviously. But I mean, we getting better as a team. I mean, we lost, so we're dealing with the consequences right now. But we're doing everything we can to make sure it don't happen again.
As your season has gone on here now, you've become a pretty key part of this running game. Talk about how you've been able to basically become the number 2 guy behind Ellington.
I mean, I know that knowing coming in that Ellington not going to be able to play 80 plus snaps a game, so the coaches need a solid number 2 back that's going to step up. So with that being said, I had to know the play just as well as he do, know the offense, attention to detail, for instance, like the scheme that the defense is running or whatever, and build it to, run between tackles as opposed to his style. I like to mix it up a little bit, as opposed to juking whatever he do. I like to be different as far as
you had a red shirt last year. Mm-hmm. Was it kind of frustrating, the waiting, the anxiety? Were you patient with that?
I mean, at first, I didn't know how to feel. I really wasn't upset nor disappointed. I was just like, okay, it's gonna give me a chance to grow, learn, and understand the concept of the college style of football. And I feel like it benefited me to my best as far as knowing the scheme of football. So now I got a better understanding of like what the coaches want and what the players want. So I feel like it helped me a lot.
Is it a situation where, as part of this offense, I mean, people talk about Watkins and the great contributions he's made, and Wayne and Nuke Hopkins and Ellington, but I mean, do you feel like as the year goes on now, you can kind of get into that conversation of one of the go-to playmakers?
As long as I correct the mistakes that I have been making and capitalize on all my mistakes, then no doubt, no doubt.
Dwayne was saying that the break comes at a nice point from a mental standpoint, playing, having won 8 straight and then having that loss coming out there. As a younger guy, do you feel the same way that mentally right now you kind of need a break?
Yes, I really do. It's going to give us a chance to relax our mind as well as our bodies. I mean, winning so much, it puts pressure on you as far as you're not going after the teams are coming after you, like when you're 8-0. So I feel like you're less vulnerable a little. So, I feel like it's a great time for us to get a break.
And yet, when you get back out there again, there's a lot on the line when you guys play again. It's not like you'll have the open date and then just some generic game.
Yeah, we got to taste the blood now, so it's time to eat now. We ready. We excited about going out.